Hi Pixies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Minxie, and today I don't actually have an intro clip for you. Unfortunately, I have lost it or I didn't record it, and I literally can't remember which of the two is it. So I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't actually film it, because if I did film it and I lost it, that's a whole other problem. And I really don't want to experience any type of frustration over this, because I've had a mortifying week as of this week, as of me recording this voiceover. Let me tell you guys, something super embarrassing happened to me, and while I won't go into details as to what happened, just know that my therapist got an earful of my mortifying moment. Which now it's really funny, but yeah, again, I'm not going to go into details. Just know that my world imploded at this embarrassing thing that happened to me. But anyway, apologies that this video isn't up on time today. I ended up having a slight emergency that I had to take care of. So I didn't have this video up. I should have had this video edited and ready to go as of yesterday. Today is Friday, so it should have been up and ready to go on Thursday, but I was being a lazy sack of potatoes, and I have been low-key obsessing over a new book that I just got. I have been reading the book Fury Bound by Sable Sorensen, and if you guys don't know, I am an avid reader, and I have only recently gotten back into reading. So I have been waiting on this book for at least 6-ish months when I read the first book, Bound. So I have been like, that's where my attention has been. So I haven't really been paying attention to any of my Animal Crossing islands. Honestly, this is the first time I'm seeing this island in about a week. I do have to go back and finish. There is a section on that's attached to this build that I started doing on camera here, but I ended up removing that footage. But you will see that footage when I actually go over to that area and work on it. I'm just gonna put that footage in the next video. But yeah, like, my brain has been all over the place, and I have chronic procrastination issues, you guys. I don't know what my problem is, but I tend to wait till last minute to do things. So me not having this video out on time is literally my fault, and just to my annoyance, I had that freaking emergency that happened earlier today, so I couldn't have it out. But anyway, that is just like a little update about what's going on. And in this area, I did spend a lot of time back here because of the way that I was waterscaping. I really couldn't see what I was doing because of the castle items. And let me tell you, I was not taking down a single castle item so that I could see, because I don't know, I just wanted to make this harder for myself. All right. I was already frustrated. And when you're like frustrated when you're building, I feel like it's just harder to focus. Like, I could have made that so much easier on myself had I just used my ladder and removed the castle item so that I could see. But no, I was like, I'm not doing that. And then I had to figure out how I was looping this walkway around so that I could connect the two spots. And that was a whole ordeal in itself. But you know, I figured it out. A part of me wanted to just remove a lot of the waterscaping, but I felt like it would be a good idea to leave it in so you guys can see. Like, I still really struggle with waterscaping. I see a lot of other creators that waterscape like so effortlessly, it seems. And I am just not one of those people. It's a lot of trial and error. And I've been playing this game since 2021, but waterscaping has never really been a strong point for me. And I think that's why I was so determined to have a lot of waterscaping on the fairy core section of this island, because I really want to push myself and see what I can do that isn't just like a spiral pond, even though I do love a good spiral pond. And yes, there will be a spiral pond on this island. Hopefully, if I have planned it correctly, there will be a spiral pond somewhere on the island, but it's probably going to be in the villager neighborhood, because I have this idea of putting 3 villager houses on the first tier with the spiral pond, and then another 3 villagers on the second tier, that's like just above the spiral pond, kind of like stacked in between each other. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's what I'm thinking. And then with the museum, since the peninsula is right there, I was like, well, I should probably do something with the peninsula since it's there. But I ended up just just slapping a couple of items on top of it. Like you'll see in a couple of clips, what I end up doing. But I think I'm gonna go up there and do something else, because I'm not quite happy with what I did. So I'll probably come back maybe during like a small spaces video or something and redo it. But for now, that's what it looks like. And I am giving myself the grace to start over. Like I have gotten into the habit where if I build it, it stays. And I feel like with islands like this and like the more complicated themes that I have been attempting, that I have to allow myself to take the builds down and do it again like I did on Sakura Bay, because that first entrance I did, I liked, but it wasn't everything. And then the second time I did it, I liked it a lot better, and I felt like it fit the theme a lot better. So I think I'm kind of feeling that with this museum. I might have to rework a lot of what I did, but for the most part, like I'm happy with like 80% of it. I just feel like I have to go back and tweak some things, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, because it's been a minute since I've been on the island. I need to run around and rethink and like recalculate a lot of things. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So that last clip, I ran and put a second staircase on the other side of the land bridge, but you guys don't see that. And here I was trying to figure out if I could get a statue on this little island thing that I was making. But again, I have like a hell of a time trying to figure out the waterscaping, and I'm hoping that I get better at it at some point, but who knows when that's going to be. For you guys that are actually quite good at waterscaping, like what do you guys do? I feel like I'm always hitting the wrong spot, and I'm never like hitting where I want to be. Like it's always something with waterscaping, you know? It's just it just drives me a little nuts. So when I got tired of waterscaping, I just switched to pathing. I'm good at pathing, so I'm gonna do something that I like, and I opted for using the green flower path again, because I felt like the blue one wasn't going to match the area. Well, not really that it wasn't gonna match. I feel like it would have been really cute, but I felt like the green path was just a little bit more suitable. But now that I'm seeing it, I feel like it probably is not, at least for the museum part. I'm not sure. I actually can't remember if I used the green path or the blue one for the actual walkway section of this build, but I think I'm gonna go back and change it to that blue path that loops around to the other part of the land bridge. But yeah, that'll probably be something that I tweak in the next video, or like before the next video. So that's all I got so far. And then it's literally just me running around trying to figure out what goes where. And Yeah, that's really all I do is just run back and forth, place things and see if I like it, see if I don't like it. Like how I usually build. Um as frustrating as this build was, I did enjoy it very much. So, when I'm doing complicated builds like this, I like to run and do like a handful of different things. Um, I try not to stay in one area too long because if I do, I'll get bored and then my mind will wander and then I won't pay attention. So I just I'll do one thing on one side and then run and do something separately on another. And I feel like that just helps keep the tediousness away. Is tediousness a word? I don't even know. It might be, it might not be, but it's a word today. Okay, it's a word today. And that's all I could really ask. Okay, that's all I could really ask. And um yeah, so that's really all I wanted to rant about today. I hope you guys had a great week so far, and I hope that I can see you guys soon. If you guys have not already, please consider liking and subscribing because it really, really helps, and I'll probably say that again sometime later. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys at the end. All right, everyone, and this is the finished product of what the museum looks like. I'm feeling a little weird about that castle tower on the left side of the museum. I think I might switch that out with another like ruin decorated pillar or something. But this is what the walkway looks like, and I feel like it looks super elegant and cozy, and that's exactly what I wanted. We feel the fairy core vibes. We feel the elegant vibes. I feel like it's just what I needed it to be, but there's just something off, that I have to go back and tweak. And I don't exactly know what it is. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And that is a wrap on today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see all of you beautiful people later. Bye.